So again, good morning, everyone. I would like to welcome everyone to our first inaugural symposium organized by the Center for Applied Data Science. We call it CATS at WSSU. You all can see my screen, right? Just verifying. Yes, thank you. So I am Debzani Deb, an associate professor of computer science here at WSSU, and I have the privilege to be the founding director of the CATS as well. Today's theme of our symposium is enhancing awareness, diversity, and inclusion in the interdisciplinary field of data science. And we hope to really achieve that goal. So just a little bit of overview, because I know that there are a lot of people who are actually attending from outside. So CAT Center started last July based on UNC ROI Award, which is based on 3 hours award. And we have a very specific 3 goals. So our main goal is to create a ecosystem involving many stakeholders and build a pipeline of activities where ultimately it can be a sustainable system based on each other's kind of like feed-forward network. Our major goal is to accomplish the interdisciplinary research in education and community outreach as well. So whenever I first applied for this grant, interdisciplinary was just a textbook thing for me. But as we are making progress actually, I was amazed to see that how much the collaboration between the computer scientist and the domain scientist can achieve. So even for a smaller university like us, there are a lot of faculty with very exciting problems in the areas of, let's say, art, social science, STEM, and other sciences, where they have exciting problem, they have exciting question, they have exciting data, but they do not just have the expertise to solve those answers based on the data set. And here we fit in, the computer scientist can actually provide the expertise. So I was literally amazed how it is going, how many problems we are having and tackling, even within this short period of time, not even a year. I am still recognizing that how much more we have to accomplish because there is a great barrier between the computer scientist and the domain scientist. And we, the computer scientist people, has to work a lot to make the models like more interpretable, explainable, and trustworthy for the domain scientists to accept them. So again, I'm very excited about this goal of ours and would like to make great progress in the next 2 or 3 years. Another specific goal is diversity and inclusion, because we all know that data science is a lot less represented by the underrepresented population and the female population. So we are very fortunate that in Winston-Salem State University, we have a good student and faculty who can, impactfully work on the diversity and inclusion. And we are thinking about making great progress, how we can actually enhance that diversity and inclusion in the data science and come up with some set of recommendation, maybe for the other institution to follow. Just a quick overview, what we are basically as a center. So we have different activities. I'm not going to be talking about them, but right now we are supporting 25 faculty, students, and staff. All of them are amazing. We are supporting 5 specific research agenda, but beyond that, as I mentioned, a lot of other collaborations are going on with other faculties as well. They will be presenting, all of the 5 research fellows will be presenting and updating about their research progress. We do have an adopter program where we are awarding several faculties for infusing data science in their courses as a module. And along in this semester, actually 100 students across many varieties of department are getting the touch of data science by taking various courses. We also approved an interdisciplinary data science minor just a few days ago, and it is going to start during the fall of 2021. We have 10 students, research assistants, working as part of the center. 3 of them are graduate students, and it is, we are very happy to note that 2 of them just defends their master's thesis just yesterday, actually. We have publications going on. We have, amazing support from our advisory board, which has 10 members, and a very extensively expert group of external evaluator as well. So as you can see that our agenda is kind of like very packed. I'm just going to be focusing on the main part of the agenda. Of course, Chancellor Robinson will be generating the welcome message. Then Dr. Jones will be introducing our honorable keynote speaker. Dr. Payton will be delivering the keynote, and then there will be a small information session about the new minor that we are starting this from fall. You see that there are interactive quiz in 3 spaces of the agenda. So those are the quizzes that we kind of like want to make sure that the awareness and engagement is there. So those quizzes will be popping up on those time, and anybody can participate in those quiz, except myself and Charles and Peter, who actually designed the quiz. But then we are going to be selecting the 5, quickest and most correctly answered people, and then we'll be delivering $25 Amazon gift card based on that. So that is one way of us making the audience engaged and also generate the awareness for that. We do have breaks after the first quiz, and then our research fellow will be presenting. Then our student, 3 of our group of students will be presenting. After the lunch, there will be the faculty adopter group presentation. And then there will be the panel, which is attended by very well-respected people in their field. And our closing remark will be delivered by our Honorable Provost, Dr. Graham. So I already talked about that. So few, housekeeping before we start. Please mute yourself and feel free to speak up. This is an interactive, symposium. We are recording, but we will not record the keynote just because of Dr. Payton may have some issues with the NSF. There is a Google link for the agenda. I know that I show you the agenda, but it is very difficult to see. But I'm going to post that link in the chat so that time to time you can visit that link in the agenda, Google link for the agenda. I'll be doing the timekeeping, and Dr. Fuad will be assisting me with the chat box. So feel free to speak out whenever you have questions, and also, write into the chat box.